yeah, let's go. Oh, hello. Did I make a weird noise? Okay. Nope, intro legit doesn't work, so I'm just gonna go straight into it. Hola, ballers! Yeah! Say hello, buddy! Oh, yeah! Whoa! Good boy! Down you go. Oh, Ben's feeling better. Yeah! No good background. Woo! Zoomed in really close with blue face. Oh, yeah. You feeling better, aren't you, pal? I was a ledge yesterday, an absolute fucking ledge. So, say with me, go holla! Oh, minging, you dirty bastard. And a brofist to you all, because of course it's Friday, and we love Fridays. Fridays are awesome, school's finished, all that kind of shit is done with. No more work. Super fantabuloso. Yes, Ben is feeling better. I was the ultimate saviour last night. Emma had a really strong work day today. She had to go out with her boss and prove that she is worthy to be a total gangster. Therefore, that she had to get rest. But somebody needed to take care of Ben. Like a boss. Like a baller. I took it upon myself to stay downstairs with Ben. I took to the couch. I took a quilt duvet that had no sheet over it, so it was that really disgusting, fucking fuzzy shit all over me. And I took to the couch with Ben. And we stayed downstairs in the front room together, like gangsters, and we had a great old night. I watched several films to keep myself awake. I was posting on Facebook, but only for a little while. I was going to do hour-by-hour updates, but around 5 AM, I did manage to fall asleep for a couple of hours, which was pretty cool until Emma came and woke me up again. Ben vomited all sorts of weird, nasty goo in the night. In fact, he woke me up by licking my face to go, hey! And then I was kind of half asleep. I was like, and then all I heard was, whoa! Oh, great. So that was about 3 AM. I got to clean up dog vomit in my own house, which was super cool and fantastic. And I managed to do that, then lie down again. I watched The Ring. Which was like the worst movie ever. I had no idea what the fuck. I mean, I've seen the Japanese version as well. I also just didn't get it. The scary videotape, I'm not buying it. I just cannot get into the story of The Ring. It's so bad. It really is bad. It's a spinning chair. Oh, the spinning chair might get me. I was not into I watched the American version last night. I have seen the Japanese version, but God, it's so bad. It's like one missed call. Oh my God. It's the terrifying phone call of death. Fear your cell phones, they might get you. Fuck the Blair Witch Project and any other fucking Steadicam films, and fuck The Ring 2. What a terrible movie. And then she comes out at the end and she's like a TV girl. I love the bit in Scream where the same thing happens and they mock it and the girl just totally gets a bat and beats the shit out of that little fucking girl. So good. So good. The only good part of that film is the twist where they say, why did you help her? There's a reason we killed this girl. She's crazy as fuck. There's no good background today. In fact, I'm doing this in front of my main PC instead of like the separate PC because, get this for maximum trolling effort, I set up the stream around about 4:15. And that PC would not turn on. Like, for life. Would not turn on. It was just stuck on this weird black screen. It wouldn't load Windows. So I restarted. There's only one solution when your PC doesn't turn on. Just to keep restarting it over and over again. I'm like, that is my A and my B. And in fact, it goes all the way through to Z. Like, I have no other choices there. I'm like, perhaps if I press the reset button quicker. That didn't work. Okay, I'll hold in the off button and wait for it to switch off, then I'll turn it back on again. And it's still not worked. Okay, now I'll turn it off and unplug the power, then I'll plug the power back in and turn it back on. Oh, it didn't work. So it was getting to 4:45, almost time for the daily, so I instantly unplugged everything from there, moved the microphones and the cameras over to this PC, and just ignored that PC. I just literally ripped the stuff out, plugged it in here, and carried on. And about 3 minutes ago, the fucking screen came on. Look. It's totally loaded. God damn, I swear to God. God, FML me, right? Fuck me, right? Fuck me, right? It's so fucking annoying. I just turned around and the screen was on while we were listening to some Warren G. And I looked at it and I was like, God damn. God damn. I don't know what it was doing. I don't know what it was doing, but it was very annoying. So I've had to move the camera to here. So I apologize that I've got this blue face because the screen is right in front of my face and this room is really dark. You guys know about my lighting issues. Well, winter doesn't make it any better. It is pitch black right now at 5 p.m. It is completely black outside. And I have one bulb in here which isn't particularly useful. So I apologize, but what the hell are we going to do? It's all about the content, right? You don't care about what my ugly face looks like. It's all about the content. Also have no Brofist on his PC anymore, which is really sad. Which is really sad news. Anyway, it's Friday. You know what that means, story time. Yes, it does. I have a couple of select stories for today, which are, of course, longer than normal. So hopefully we'll have a good time with those. One of them is the one I missed last week, which has got chapters in it. I like that idea that it's a proper story, you know? Someone sat down with this, probably had a cigar, or perhaps that cigarette, like that dude in Misery who has the cigarette. What's he called, that guy? I can't remember. But if you've seen the film Misery, he saves his cigarette till he finishes his story, and then he finishes the tale, and then he takes that cigarette, and he's happy with what he's produced, and all that kind of stuff. Let's jump into some gaming news first. Best news ever. I got a Skype message this morning which blew my fucking mind. My old guild, Mr. Ghost, you're on silent. My old guild on Xenadar, Darkstorm. I was a member of Darkstorm through a good chunk of Cataclysm. I raided all of Firelands with them and all of tier... I did all the heroic tier 11 content with them and tier 12. I didn't do much of Dragonsoul with them. I did like the first 2 bosses on heroic, I think. I got a message off Blubzar. Most of you know who Blubzar is now, right? Old school healer, massively old school. And he whispered me, dude, did you see WoW Progress? And I'm like, well, not yet. I haven't checked it. I've had kind of a ropey day with Ben. I've been seeing to him. I was at the vets this morning after not sleeping all night. And he said, we got a world first last night. Now, I wasn't laughing, but Darkstorm aren't a world first guild. They're just not. They don't compete on that level. They raid at 7 p.m. at night and they raid for a few hours and then they log off. And they all have lives and jobs and stuff, and they all don't dedicate all day raiding to raiding. So he whispered me he got a world first. So I instantly thought he was joking. I was like, of course you didn't get a world first. What, like over method or something? He was like, no, we did. We got a world first last night. And he links me a screenshot of WoW Progress with a world first, Darkstorm Xenadar. And I'm like, what in fucking God's name is this? What the hell? And he said, oh, well, we realized we couldn't kill the first boss, so we went and killed the second boss, and we were world first doing that. And it appeared on WoW Progress, like world first, I think it's Blade Lord Tyak or something like that. They totally got the world first kill. Endgame guilds were pissed. They were so pissed. Mana Flask was like, he said the fun they had last night is they realised they were, even after the hotfixes, they weren't going to kill the first boss, so they thought they'd try the second one. And then they went on to, got posted. If you check it, it's there, right? It's there, world first. So I was saying they've changed it to third. Yeah, third overall. The other 2 guilds that killed it were 10-man guilds. They are world first 25-man, which is the important one, right? Yeah? Who cares about 10-man guilds? Not me. I can't wait until a 25-man guild clears Heart of Fear first. I think both the guilds on 5 out of 6 are 25-man. I think Method and Blood Legion are there. And Dream Paragon don't get it. And everyone's like, oh my god! 10-man is so fucking broken. I can't believe that. Jesus, I can't believe they didn't clear it 10. Like, 10-man is suffering so bad right now. It's like the worst thing ever if a 10-man guild doesn't get it for first right now. Like in the thingy, in Morgansham Vaults, when Dream Paragon got it, it's like, yeah, 10-man's. It's not because 10-man's easy. It's because 10-man's like, you know, where more skill is and shit. And like the 25-man guilds were like, what the fuck? And now if 25-man gets the world first in Heart of Fear, I guarantee you there will be so much QQ from 10-man guilds saying that 10-man is clearly broken and really too hard. If a 10-man didn't get the world first, then it's broken. It's the only explanation. It's the only possible explanation. So funny. So yeah, like Madaflask was posting, and they had to. They got the world first, right? So Darkstorm appeared all over the place. And on the Darkstorm website, you can see the traffic when they got it on the website. It's like average, average, average. Oh, massive traffic spike. And all these people are checking out, who the fuck is Darkstorm? And they've got so many hits, and people were giving them so much abuse. So funny. But congratulations to them, because it's still a world first 25, man. You can't take that away from them. So I was fucking so pleased. And then I whispered Elfie from Method. I was like, what are you doing? Blubzor is totally kicking your ass, man. He's more progress than you are. What the fuck is that about, you scrubby Method guys? He was like, yeah, fuck you. But yeah, so all fun. So massive congratulations to them. So pleased for those guys. Really, I'm so pleased that they got that. Even in jest, even though they skipped the first boss, it doesn't matter. It's down to Method and Blood Legion. Blood Legion got to the last boss first, but the Bug Queen ain't easy, from what I remember. Ain't easy at all. So I'll be interested to see who manages to pull that one out of the bag and whether she's killable. That'll be interesting to see. So, as far as I know right now, it's still Blood Legion and Method. So, go Method. Go team. Should be pretty cool. Okay. The last thing I wanted to mention was, big breaking news. This whole article's about this everywhere, and I really don't know why. GTA 5 will be bigger than GTA 4. Oh my god, really? That is astonishing. I'm so fucking surprised that the sequel is bigger than the previous one. That is weird. Really weird. I can't believe it. Ugh. Yeah, boring as fuck, man. That's the most boring news ever. So we will begin with our stories, as I do have to walk Ben still, and it's very dark. And I'm also seeing Ghost tonight. We're having a boy night, guy night. Okay, I have one that's called A Battle of the Sexes. I also have one called I'm So Sick of Girl Gamers. I'm getting a lot of drama stories relating to chicks, okay? And I don't like that. I really don't, because most of the chicks I know are really cool girl gamers. And I kind of get it that a lot of guys feel really abused by powerful girl gamers. Like, oh my god. And some girl gamers are bitches. There is no doubt about that either. They are total bitches. But some aren't. Just as some guys are total bitches. So these two stories are focused on those powerful girl gamers having their way with our lovely gentlemen and the abuse they take. So we've got girl gamers need to be banished. And we also have the Battle of the Sexes. Start voting, ballers. Start letting me know what you want to do. What do you want to do first? Bitches be tripping. You guys need to get a hold of your gamer women. That's all I'm going to say, because the gamer women I know are fine. You guys. So we got Battle of the Sexes. Banished. Battle, 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 battle. Battle of the Sexes it is. It's overwhelmingly popular by the audience. Oh, yeah. This comes in, and it begins, as any other tale does, with a brofist to me, because any tale that does not begin that way is, of course, a sad, sad tale indeed. I have a Friday drama story for you with regards to the Battle of the Sexes. I have changed the names. You've no need to change the names, my friend, because I will change the names for you. Do we have any ladies in the audience who want to admit to being ladies, so I can nominate you to be ripped upon? And how many men will now instantly start pretending to be ladies? We have one lady called Tank Copter. That's the most feminine name I've ever heard in my life. Tank Copter. What's you, luscious lady? Hello, sexy lady. What's your name? Tank Copter. Oh shit. Oh man, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Okay, chapter 1. Setting the scene. Let's move the mic a bit. I have been playing World of Warcraft as a mage since the initial release of the Burning Crusade. Jumps right into the fire. Oh, Emma's coming. This is good news, isn't it? Let's hope she distracts us, guys.
That, not me.
Did Ben do it? Did he?
He's got my slipper.
Do you want to get your slipper back? I've just literally started telling a tale.
Give me my slipper back. I think he's feeling better.
This is my life. Side boob. Hey, no one can control the ladies. Look what I have to deal with. Ladies do whatever the ladies want to do. Okay. Started at the Burning Crusade as mage. So I have been in about half a dozen guilds in my playtime. At the beginning of 2010, Is it weird that 2010 is in the past? Man, that's creepy. I'm old. I eventually ended up in an alliance guild, ran and managed by a boyfriend and girlfriend team. Those couples be causing problems, don't they? Those couples be causing serious amounts of issues. Yep, you can see where this is going. I really can. I knew it. Everyone's called it. Called it. The boyfriend? Who will be the boyfriend? I think... Oh, I can't have people who want to do it. Oh, God. Now you've I've got to go with Big Pants. I have to go with Big Pants. It's got to be Big Pants. He's the male lead in our story, and Big Pants is his name. Oh, Big Pants. It's like having the name Pig Venus. Funny. The boyfriend, Big Pants, is the guild master, and the healer, Tank Copter. So we've got Big Pants and Tank Copter. That's a couple's party you want to go to. Imagine that Halloween party with Tank Copter and Big Pants. I love it. Tank Copter's a Transformer, right? He was the green dude out of the G1 movie. I think so. Biggest dickus. Silliest soddus. Whereby Tank Copter is an officer and a ranged DPS. Priest, maybe? After the recruitment trial, I made it into the A team, which will now be changed to Team 1. Thank you very much. For 10-man raiding. So weird. Things were going great. Nice people, nice raids, dead bosses. Oh, does that sum up the perfect raid or what? Nice people, nice raids, dead bosses. Fuck off. No need to call Dog the Bounty Hunter. Yeah, I'm the dog. Progression. Oh, I don't know why. This story contains that there was progression in BH, which I believe is Barradin Hold. As far as I know, nobody has ever claimed Barradin Hold to be a progression raid. Like, I don't think that has ever happened. I really don't. I don't think anybody has claimed Barradin Hold to be progression rating. It says BH and BWD, which is Blackwing Descent. I kind of want to say that it's the... Is BH the other one? Am I being a complete arsehole here? Argoloth was not super pug friendly. What's the other one called? Blackwing Descent and the Tower, the Spire. Bastard Halls? No. Come on, help me. BH is Tol Barad, I am right, okay. But I think it means BOT. That's it. Bastion of Twilight. I think instead of BH, we're going to put BOT in there. That would make more sense to the story. Then in summer 2010, just as Firelands is being released, I had to take a 5-month break due to real-world events. 5 months. I bought a flat, so I had to move and decorate. It took you 5 months to move and decorate? It took me less than 2 weeks. 5 months? Really? To move and decorate? Were you living in a shoebox? Were you like a shoe person? I was going to say. Upon my return, things went pear-shaped. Apparently, your return caused a lot of problems. I wasn't taking on raids anymore due to being undergeared. The classic bullshit excuse. I argued, how can I get gear if you don't take me along to raids? How can one click rend and move with the mouse? How can one do that? How can that happen? It just doesn't make any sense. Seems legit. Seems legit. How can I get the gear if you don't take me along to raids? The GM response, mighty Big Pants, said from upon his pedestal, Pug it. Pug it. Are you serious, I said. Obviously he was. I couldn't understand why the guild couldn't boost me on the bosses in Firelands. They had already done them, and I leave on the progression boss. Seems reliable, right? Let me in for the farm bosses. I'll fuck off on the progression bosses. Sounds like a deal. We've all done it, right? Right? Haven't we? We've all been there, right? They didn't take me on an alt run either. Not even an alt run? Not even, not even an alt run. Chapter 2. The shit hits the fan. The guild has a website, like most guilds do. On the website was a gallery, and eventually an album was created whereby members started posting pictures of themselves or family to share. Always interesting. How many people do you see put totally fake Photoshop pictures up there? I have seen absolutely retarded ones. Really, really crazy fucking pictures that are totally not real. And not real whatsoever. I like taking on a mount. People seem to have this one picture, right? And it's usually their Facebook profile, depending on... If they're like a total slag, it's like them or a slut in a really short dress in some club, like that, you know, with that mongy face. Like, I have so much fun all the time, it's ridiculous. Like, you guys who look at my picture cannot fathom the amount of fun I'm having all the time. They're like a really boring person. But then one time, there was a nice picture of them in a dress with this drink, and it had like an umbrella in it, which instantly increases the coolness factor of your picture by like 20. And that was it. That's the picture that will be there forever. They kind of look hot in that picture. And then guys have that picture where they're doing something totally zany. Oh, it's so crazy. Like they're wearing the chef's thing with like a naked man on it. Or that Halloween thing they wore one time that was really fucking funny. You know what I mean? And they can't help it. So it's just the same thing either way. And then you've got the people who are just like in total comfortable couples, and it's just like the most boring picture ever. It's like, yeah, this is me and my girlfriend. And that's our life. Like, we don't give a shit anymore. We don't even go out anymore. We just stay home. Our really enjoyable night is making a really nice dinner. That's it. That's where I am. What are we doing tonight? We're going to cook ourselves some really nice spaghetti. Oh, yeah. Oh. I'm totally up for that as well. I'm genuinely excited. I'm like, whoa, I love spaghetti. I fucking love spaghetti. Let's do it. Let's do it. So I posted a picture of myself and my girlfriend on the site, which is fine. We're all friends. We're all friends. Upon reflection, that was a bad idea. Never again. Is she really ugly? Are you really ugly? Are you the elephant man? Are you a pair of elephant people? I don't know. I don't think it's a bad idea. I put my picture up. Hell, I've got my face right here, and I'm all lit up in blue and shit. I look like a Michael Bay movie. Oh, no. No, J.J. Abrams. Lens flare. You got to have more lens flare. You should not... If you've got that thread, it's fine to put your picture up there, unless you're really ugly. I'm joking, of course. If you're really ugly, put your picture up there. We need something to laugh at. I'm joking again. Come on, don't take it so personally just because you're ugly. Not my fault. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Just saying. Okay. I got a few comments about the lack of hair I've got. Oh. With you. With you. Oh, was it your ball sack? Just saying, if you put a picture of your ball sack up there and it's bald, somebody's going to comment. You should expect that to happen. You should expect that to happen, okay? Unless it's like, if you've got bald balls, it's weird. It's weird. Man has some big hairy balls. Be proud. Don't shave them. I like a shaved top area and really hairy below. That's what I'm going for. That's my theme. It looks like a mustache. It looks like my penis has a mustache. I love that shit. I want it like a chin strap beard. That's what I'm going for. It's like a chin strap beard. Moving on. I got a few comments about lack of hair. That's about it. I'm in mid-30s. Lucky you. I started losing my hair at like 26. Grats to you. Grats to you. Smart ass. Throwing it in my face. I'm glad you bald, fucker. I'm glad you put a picture up there of your bald fucking ball sack. Ha! I'm not bitter though. I'm really not. I'm genuinely not. A few weeks later, a thread on the forum starts making a joke about sex. Really? I've never seen a thread that jokes about sex. You know what I'm going to do today, guys? Guys, today I'm going to make a sex joke thread. It's going to be awesome. It's going to always end well. Because there is nothing funnier than sex. Because, let's face it, sex is a bit of a joke. It's really weird. It is. But it's great though. Whatever. So, yeah, we're making a sex joke thread today. Sounds like a great day. Sounds like a wonderful Friday. This can only go one way, right? Yes, yes. Sex joke threads can only go one way. Badly. And Tank Copter, in her infinite wisdom, starts to get personal. Tank Copter! You took it personal in the sex joke thread. There is one place you don't get personal, and that is in a sex joke thread. That's just Tankcopter. I'm offended. I'm offended. How did you do that? Jesus Christ. Get over yourself. I can't remember the exact comment she made. I can. She said you look like a fucking egg that fell off a wall and got fried on the floor, and then a dog came along and took a massive shit in it. I've seen the thread. I'm joking. Or am I? Just saying. I keep losing my way. But she basically insults my appearance and remarks she is amazed that I ever got laid. Tankcopter, what the fuck? You're so ugly. I can't believe anybody. It's like it started as a Yo Mama joke. Like, your mama's so fat. You know, it's got like this whole vibe to it to start off with. It's like, oh, you're so ugly. And it's going to have a really good punchline to it. And the punchline is that I can't believe anybody slept with you. It's like, you are so ugly that I literally cannot believe someone had sex with you. It's like, oh my God. That like takes my whole soul away. It's like, your mama's so fat, I think she's going to die. Literally, I'm like really worried about her. It's like, oh shit, you're so ugly that I just literally can't fucking believe that someone ever touched you. You are that ugly. Not like, oh, you're so ugly. No, they had to tie a dog round tie a stake around your neck so the dog would take you. You know, shit like that. No, it's just you're so ugly that I really can't believe someone touched you. That's just, it's bizarre to me. It bothers my brain. Like, there's certain problems in the universe that really sort of grapple me, like Event Horizon's a black hole. And one of the things I really worry about is why you are so ugly. And like, somebody touched you. I find that really weird. So obviously, that kind of joke didn't go down very well for for our precious reader. Writer, author, I should say. Okay. In big red letters, it says, I lost my shit. Hooah! He lost his shit. And of course, we know that losing your shit is one of the worst things in the world. And people should back the fuck off when someone loses their shit. Insulting my appearance is one thing. I can take that. I really hope so after this daily. Because I don't know what you look like. It's all in jest. Don't take it personally. Don't send Tankcopter after me. She's mean. I don't want to do it. Each to their own. But I also saw it was a personal attack on my girlfriend. Yeah. She was also a social member of the guild. Now that's fucking harsh, isn't it? Not only are you insulting our wonderful author's ugly, ugly, ugly appearance, which he can't help, but you're also insulting his girlfriend, who's a member of the guild and reads it, for actually being dirty enough to kiss this ugly bastard. She kissed this rancid fool. And then you make him fucking... That's the best line ever. Dem's fighting words. Yeah, so he lost his shit because Dem's fighting words. Dem's fighting words. So his reply, this is genius. This is where our author totally turns into Prince Charming like a fucking boss. The only way you ever got laid, Tankcopter, and yeah, I'm talking to you, Tankcopter. The only way you ever got laid is if some guy slipped you a Rohypnol in your drink. Oh! It's just evil. It's not even funny. It's like, oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. I mean, talk about getting really personal real fast. That's a bit far. Tankcopter responds in kind. It's a bit harsh, isn't it? Yeah, literally, you had to be date raped for someone to get near you. So it's got this joke thread is probably populated by some of the most just massively unfunny people ever. It's that guy at the party who just tells a joke about like pedophiles, and you're like, dude, what? What the fuck? You know, everyone's having a joke and a laugh, and some guy comes in saying, yeah, stabbed my dog yesterday, and thinks it's a joke. And you look at him, you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? So, of course, we got one guy who's... we got our precious Tankcopter, who tells our wonderful author that he's so ugly, I can't believe anybody touched you. And then he responds in kind with, somebody must have had Rohypnol to go with you. So we've gone from personal attacks to date rape in 4 short sentences. Which is... I love it. I love it. This is what Fridays are all about. I knew what I was doing. I'm pretty sure you did. I just wanted to get the one up on her. Revenge is best served cold, my friend. Any other day of the week, I would inform you that revenge is never fun. But on a Friday, revenge is awesome. And I respect you. So, that evening when I logged into WoW, I was amazed to find that I was kicked from the guild. Really? Were you really amazed when you called the girlfriend, when you said that the girlfriend of the GM must have Rohypnol in order to get touched? You were amazed by that? Really? I would have expected a minimum of that, really. No debate, no trial, no defense of myself, just a straight up kick. I whispered Tankcopter, what's going on? Like dead cash, like, what's going on? Hey, what's happening here? She replied, not talking to you. Ooh, burn. So I whisper the GM, Big Pants. I like that way. I like that the GM would be called Big Pants. I like it. And ask the same question. He told me that Tankcopter was mega pissed with the comment I made on the forum. Mega pissed. So I explained to him that the situation and saying that the joke was no more offensive than a joke that Jimmy Carr would have told. Any of you who are not familiar with Jimmy Carr, speak up now and I will explain to you. But he replied, there's nothing I can do. I like the comments after this. Big Pants is pussy whipped. You don't know who Jimmy Carr is? Okay. I'm going to have to throw this in there to give you... Because Jimmy Carr is awesome, so I need to bring him to your life. Let's see if I can do this. Bear with me. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. This is Jimmy Carr. I will let you listen to this joke. Be aware. It is, of course, massively offensive.
See, my act is not that bad.
What is
the last 15 minutes?
What is the most offensive joke that you've ever written?
If only Africa had more mosquito nets, then every year we could save millions of mosquitoes from dying needlessly of AIDS. Wow.
That would be Jimmy Carr. Now, he goes on to explain how his jokes may be viewed by some very PC people as being very, very offensive, but they are actually just a play on words, people's expectations. That's why you shouldn't get too offended at certain comedians. But he is, of course, widely renowned for being very, very an offensive guy. But I love him, actually. I love Jimmy Carr. There's nothing I can do. The pussy whipped Big Pants. Turns out Big Pants actually wears the small pants because Tankcopter, which name suits this story entirely, is really good. Is very, very good. I logged back to the website whereby I found out that Tankcopter and fellow girl member, a team of bastards. Tankcopter, who should we have? Who's part of Tankcopter's team? Tankcopter's wearing the big pants now. Oh yeah. We will have, who's going to be our lady of love to join Tankcopter's team? Warrior Wally. You're now a lady for the remainder of our story, which isn't particularly long. I logged back into the website. This story is so fucking hardcore. I swear to God. This is what it said. I'm reading it word for word. I logged back into the website where I found that Tankcopter and Warrior Wally accusing him of being a rapist. What? And followed by that is capital letters of what the fuck? What the fuck? Jesus. Obviously a complete overreaction and a nuclear meltdown. I would agree that taking things to the level where they accuse you of being... is Tankcopter, like, straight out accusing you of being a rapist to her? How does she know? Are you on a sex offenders list? Is this what... How did this part of the story develop? This is what I want to know. How you found out What was the wording that led you to being accused of being a rapist? Did she say you raped Tankcopter? I don't know. I kind of want to know. Suffices to say, I deleted my post in that thread and photos from the website and deleted my account. Good fucking job. Jesus Christ. Any website that accuses you of being a rapist, get the fuck out of there. Screw you guys. I am out of here. I am absolutely out of here. That is shit is crazy. Like, those jokes were hardcore, but being accused of being a rapist, that's pretty fucked up. Also, that particular night was a raid night, and it was called early because Tankcopter was too angry to play. She is the linchpin of the entire organisation. She's everything. Big Pants, you are not wearing any big pants, Big Pants. Your big pants are very little boy, Fireman Sam, fucking really little smidgy pants. Those are your tiny little pants. That's really bad. That made me happy. Fair play. I wasn't going to apologise because in my frame of mind, Tankcopter drew first blood. She started it. I finished it. Eventually, I found a new guild, Hordside. This time without a BF-GF combination. It's a much better guild in terms of sociability and raid progression. Eventually, I was made an officer and deputy raid leader. Do you get a badge for being a deputy raid leader? Oh, yeah. Oh. I might have to add to the store deputy raid leader badges of Team 2, so you can wear your badge. Smile on face that my current guild is further ahead than my previous guild, and there's the story of how we went from a nice friendly post your picture thread to rape so quickly. We travelled many roads along this journey, including serious accusations of ugliness. And, of course, date rape onto actual rape without the benefit of being disturbed by Rohypnol. It's a crazy motherfucking story. But thank you very much for your submission. I hope you don't take any of it personally. I personally do not know, and I assume you're a very handsome man. Very handsome man. Well, thank you very much for your tale. We appreciate it. Our final one is I am so sick of girl gamers. Why is everyone hating on the girl gamers? A lot of the drama stories I get are about girl gamers. This is my drama llama story from beginning to end. Now, I'm going to point out I haven't read this one. I hope it's interesting, but it's really long, and again, with the stream issues, I didn't have time to peruse it. So I'm going to roll with it, because it's had some effort put into it, so I hope it's pretty good. Okay. I play an undead priest, and I'm one of the highest geared priests on my server. He-Man! Fuck yeah, I'm one of the highest geared priests on the server. Fuck all you scrubs. Look at my item level and respect. I played Holy Disc since vanilla, old school. I decided I wanted to join a hardcore guild to try it out, like you said, to see if I could hold up in the aspect of gaming. And I proved myself worthy playing a priest with how bad they are, out-healing the group's druid and shaman by 10k HPS. That's pretty fucked up, dude. Who are more geared than myself. So they saw what I had. After weeks and weeks of waiting for them to process my guild app, weeks and weeks, process your guild app, they gave me a shot. And that's when I proved myself that I wasn't some scrub like the other healers they had tried out. I was generally a good player. Bit of confidence coming from our author. Let's hope it doesn't get all fucked up. Now, after about 4 weeks, I'd have to say raiding 4 to 5 nights a week, they told me to go into TeamSpeak. So I went in thinking, oh shit, I must have done something wrong because they wanted me in the officer channel. Oh, summoned to the officers channel in TeamSpeak. Oh, I'm shitting my little booties. I'm terrified. An officer meeting over vent. Oh no. Really? Oh no, you're not passing your trial. Bummer. What a bummer. So I must have done something wrong. I get in the channel, it's the GM, the co-GM, raid leader, and co-raid leader. Fucking hell, what an organisation. They begin to ask me questions like, how did I think I was doing? How am I being perceived in the guild with all the people? Really? Who the fuck? I'd be like, I have no idea. Okay, I guess. Which I thought I was doing awesome. I mean, I was beating their 2 healers who were supposed to be these ridiculously good players. And nobody could outdo them besides themselves. So they began to hint towards me joining Group 1 and replacing the Druid as they already had a boomkin utility of res. From Team 2 to Team 1. Team 1. Team 1. Fuck yeah, Team 2. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Team 2. And they would get the haste buff since they were only doing bluff they were lacking. They wanted me to go Shadow at first, but I told them no. I will not go Shadow. I am holy to the core. I am the bringer of lights. I only heal. Dun, dun, dun. And the druid had no issue with going Boomkin since it's a spec he had played before and was very good at it. As good as he was at healing. Am I right, players? You know, this guy who can't be beaten at healing. Beaten at healing. Now he's going to play Boomkin. He's really good at that too. He's ridiculous. You're right. After a lot of talking and compromising, they decided to bring me along to Group 1. Promotion. You have no idea how I felt. Oh, I know. Well, I don't know, actually. I've never been in Team 2. 1 does not simply put Preach into Team 2. Yeah, there's a t-shirt. The top guild on my server, I was finally a part of them and in Group 1, which was almost impossible to get into. I was elated beyond belief. Oh yeah. So it's all a good setup so far. Fucking cool. We ended up getting Realm first 10-man kill for the Mogoshun Heroic and 17th World for 10-man. Now, during all this, I was being well liked in the guild, getting invited to more and more things. They ended up asking me about 25-man, and I'd be interested in leading the healers and making me an officer for all the healers in the guild. This is so weird, what I'm about to read to you. It's genuinely the most fucked up thing ever. And as I said, it's the first time I've read this one through. I just pre-read the line. It's fucked up. They have 6 10-man groups who are constantly raiding. The guild has at the minute 840 plus players. I'm going to allow that to sink in for a moment. Six 10-man groups always raiding and you didn't go 25-man? What? 840 players? What? Is this from Taiwan? I don't think so, judging by your name, but that sounds Taiwanese to me. When they presented me with this, I was nothing but honoured. I told them yes right away. I felt like I was in a position to take a higher role in the guild and show them that not only was I one of the best priests in the game... Wait a minute, hold the fuck up. Right? He got promoted from Team 2 to Team 1. Does that mean that everybody further down the line is worse? So like Team 1 is the best, Team 2 is Team 2. We all know about Team 2, right? And on sad occasions is Team 3. What the fuck is going on in Team 6? Team 6 is like, raiding! I'm raiding! Oh, look at the pretty colours! Oh, woo! What the shit is going on in Team 6? That is like the most retarded fucking group ever. What the shit? I got invited to the team. Why not Zoidberg? He's in Team 6 too. Jesus fucking Christ. They aren't even capped. Team 6 is raiding fucking Scarlet Monastery 5, man. They're swapping in players for the bosses. You know what I mean? Oh, this boss needs more healers. We need 4 healers and a tank for this boss. We really do. I hope that's not the case. I just considered that in my mind. I was like, Team 6? Jesus Christ. And show them that only was I one of the best priests in the game, but one of the best healers on this server. That's backwards, right? If you're one of the best priests in the game, you would kind of naturally be one of the best on the server. Just going to say that. So we start sign-ups for 25-man raids, and we eventually get it. We have enough players. How did you eventually get enough players for 25-man with 6 raiding teams? And 840 players. You couldn't get 25? It's like, oh, we eventually made there. We eventually got there. Hey, you know what else is bad? I've recently started to watch Stargate SG-1. I used to watch it when I was younger, and it's just come on to replace Star Trek midway through the whole fucking seasons. And SG-1 is clearly the best, but there's 9. Like, and it always shows the next teams of like, oh, this is SG-6, and they're a bunch of fucking clowns. They've got like corks on the end of the guns and stuff. And all the shoelaces are all tied together. They always die. They're like the red shirts from Star Trek. As soon as you know, oh, this is SG-1, And here's SG7. And you know they're going to get wiped out. They're full of, like, crazy motherfuckers. This is what this is like. Oh, I'd like to introduce you to my brother. He's in SG6. Don't worry. We don't tell him that's the retard group. But it is. But it totally is. So we could possibly contend for being a top 25-man guild in the US. Why does that matter? I keep hearing 10 and 25-man are the same. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You don't need to change. Stay as 10-man. It's totally legit, honest. Check the MMO champion forums. They'll back you up. They'll back you up, no problem. Especially if they're members of a 10-man guild that just got a world first. They'll totally back you up about it. Okay? Okay? Just saying. Just saying. As a 10-man, we were a top guild, so why couldn't we take it up to 25-man? I have no idea. You have 6 raid teams and 840 people. Why this took so long to do, I have no idea. And not contend. It seemed perfect. It's obviously going to end badly, isn't it? When it seemed perfect. Everything seemed so wonderful. We had people geared ready for when Heart launched to take it by storm and show how good we were. But of course, this is where the drama ensues. The shaman, my healing partner for 10 mans, got word that I was going to be the healing officer of the 25-man team, and the shaman, whom is a woman. They like the full stop there, like, and just so you know, this is a woman. Like, how? Like, that's all that needs to be said, right? It's a woman. Come on. This is ridiculous. So funny. I told the raid leader and GM if they don't demote me from that position and give it to her, then she would quit and make sure our guild got the worst name on the server. I want the ladies who are watching this right now, who are freely opening up and saying they are ladies, to just fucking have a word and stop making out like these guys are really like you. It's like this whole thing's giving like a vindictive name to ladies. Stand up to yourselves, ladies. And any of these other girls that you find who are total bitches, kick them in the teeth. Man, she was one of those. I'm not going to say that. Who would talk to everyone. Everyone knew her alts, and it helped that she was a very good-looking girl. And she was not shy about giving out her Facebook, so she could flaunt that she was a pretty girl gamer who was one of the best healers on the server. Sexy and talented. I'm kind of interested. Let's hook up. Let's talk a little bit. Have you ever seen how quick I can click keys? I've got great APM. Let me show you my world first. Oh yeah. So, with her having all these advantages and putting the guild on $1 million hold, I like that. It's like the $1 Million Man, right? Is that the $1 Million hold? Where you used to get it and then shove the $100 bill in your mouth? Fucking. It kind of sucked for them. Either they demote me and go upon their word, or they give it to someone who wasn't even an officer, just a raider. But she was also with the guild when they had 10 people. She was one of the originals. Goes a long way, being in the guild for a long time. They don't want to lose somebody, especially if she's good too. I'm kind of surprised she didn't get asked to be an officer, actually. That was a poor decision. You shouldn't have been offered it. Straight up, you should not have been offered this officer position. If you've got a healer who's one of the best on the server and has been sturdy with the guild for a long time, like since its inception, they should get the fucking officer position. Straight up, okay? No word of a fucking lie. You should not have been offered this officer position. The girl, as much as that is a big dramatic thing that she just said, is kind of right. Kind of right. It really is kind of right. I just want to fucking put that out there. But I don't know how the rest of this story ends. I'm kind of interested to see as well. So they came to me and asked me to get into TeamSpeak. Oh, shit. Which I did. And they asked her to come in as well. Uh-oh. Team meeting. And when I went to say something, I just laughed. There was no other thing I could really do besides laugh. You're a top 10-man guild in the world, and you're letting someone take control of that. Especially a girl? Dude. You're so sexist. It's unbelievable. I can't believe this girl is talking to me like this. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, man. Yeah. Not doing yourself any favours whatsoever. I just can't believe you would let